Boom. Let's just make sure we are connected. Game day, baby! And it's a big one. With Stoke winning earlier today. This is going to be a big game. This is a must-win game. This could define our season for sure. If Middlesbrough don't beat Wrexham, we could close the gap to them and we could look up to automatics. Do you know how insane that is? We've got about 10 minutes till kick off. You can see the lineups there, unchanged from Tuesday night, except obviously Cundle replaces Smallbone as Smallbone was taken off injured. Personally, I would have gone for Bangura Williams in the 10. I think most Millwall fans would go for Bangura Williams in the 10 over Cundle. Nothing against Cundle. I thought he had, obviously, everyone did, but I thought he had a good game on Tuesday, which is why maybe he was picked. Except for that chance that he bottled. Could have killed the game off completely. As you can see there, I've gone with a 1-0 win. I can't see this being very high scoring at all. No more than 3 goals. Now I've hit live. The nerves have come in. Oh, I do feel a bit sick. Oh, that does not feel good. I'm feeling nervous now. Definitely need a strong performance. If we end up losing the game, you can hold your hands up and say we've lost to the better team. If we lose with a good performance, that's all I want to see. That's all I want to see from us every week. What's good, Harry? Are you there? Are you sat in the, what's it called? Are you sat in the stands right now? Come on. I don't actually. I think I've got like 10. I have this one, 13 home shirt, 16 home shirt, 2019's third shirt, 2022's third shirt, 15's away shirt. Family issue couldn't go. Oh, that's a shame. Uh, 20. Is it 21 or 23's third shirt? The red one, the husky chocolate one. Um, 2020's home shirt. I have 2 of those, I think. We are just waiting at the moment. I don't know why this isn't working. Uh, it's not loaded just yet. Give it a couple minutes, it should come on. Hopefully. If not, I'll just set all this up for no fucking reason. Let's just make sure that we've got our timer set up. There we go. The amount of times I forget to do the time. Considering I've been doing this now for what? 3-4 months? No, it's been longer than that. It must have been like, because I started on the main channel, like, when did we play Palace? Obviously not the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup game last year. It was in January. I did January. I know we did the Leeds game. I don't know if that was FA Cup or if that was the league. I know we did Portsmouth and we did Burnley. Didn't get to do Blackburn. Yeah, so I've been doing this for a while and I still forget to do shit for some reason. Waiting for it to come up. How are we all doing though? How are we feeling this afternoon? It's good. It's good to be here for a fucking. I'm glad that we got a 3 o'clock kickoff. Sick of all these fucking 12. What have we had? The last 3 games have been 12:30 or 7:45. I'm pretty sure. Cov was a midweek game. West Brom was a 12:30 kickoff. QPR was a 12:30 kickoff. And Stoke was a 7:45. All right. Think so. We'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Yeah. Swansea was our last 3 o'clock kickoff. No, Swansea was a 12:30 and all. Was West Brom 12:30? No, West Brom was a 3 o'clock. Okay. So yeah, QPR and Stoke. QPR being a midday game, Stoke being a mid. I thought West Brom was a 12:30 kickoff and all, but I was incorrect. Still waiting for it to load. Well done, Fowler. This is class, mate. Minor technical difficulties to start. Oh, Declan have kicked off early. Oof. It's almost fucking kickoff, mate, and it's still not working. Do you know what? Yeah, take me back to the fucking midday games. Because at least with the fucking midday games and the midweek ones, this shit works. We have kicked off, though I can't fucking see the game at the moment, so it might be a late jobby. Just hope that nothing happens in the fucking 2 to 5 minutes it'll take. Obviously, I'll have all the scores for you lot as they go in. What a disaster class. Common foul at L. So what? Fuck it. We'll start the timer for now because when the game loads, it'll fucking what's it called at some point. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there in the end. We'll get there in the end. This is a fucking piss take. Brilliant. This is class. Oh. Is there any fucking point? This is ruining my credibility. Stop it. Come on, lads. Fucking hell. How long here, there, ref? This is fucking brilliant. Give me a minute, I'll figure this shit out. Alright, we have a stream. It is working. We're here. Thank fuck. Leicester in the pink kit. Obviously, Mill kicking from right to left. Here we go. Let's have the ball in midfield. Leicester down the left-hand side. Monga running at Leonard. Aziz dispossesses him though. Aziz knocks one forward. Ivanovic tries to head it down, but it just misses him and goes through to a... Is that a Coley? Leicester being pinned back by the press from Ballo and Ivanovic. Aziz in Thomas's face manages to get it up to Monga, but Leonard steps in. Leonard now, Ivanovic tries to flick it on, but no one's fucking there. Wrexham have taken the lead against Middlesbrough, and Swansea have taken the lead against Norwich. Fatawu down the right hand side, 1-on-1 with Sturge. Cuts inside, plays it down the outside. Ramsey pulls it across, but no one's there. And Leonard can get it away calmly. And Aziz puts it out of play for the throw. Are you with the 1-2 with the throw-in taker? Thomas. Back to Okoli. Assesses his options and then slays it off to Pereira. He gives it back. Here's Monga. Overlapping is Ramsey in the left channel. 1-on-1 with Denor. Lays it off to Monga. 1-on-1 with Leonard. Goes down the outside and Leonard puts it behind for the corner. Don't mind it. Again, when I start to see Leicester taking shots and stuff, then I'll start to panic. It will be James to take the corner. Corner goes in, headed away by Cooper. Ballo helps it on. Ballo, some good pressing from the front. as he steps in, but then gets it away. Now Ayew goes wide to Monga on the left-hand side. Ramsey drops deep to receive it. Now Pereira. And now balling behind to James. It does hit his arm, but the referee doesn't give it. I'm pretty sure he'd come off of his body anyway. And the ball cleared, finds Vestergaard. Monga puts it into the channel for Ayew. 1-on-1 with Kramer, cuts inside. Gives it across to Ramsey. Shot from the edge straight at Crocombe. Crocombe just palms it into the floor to gather at the second attempt. I don't give a fuck about... I didn't see what happened. We've given the ball away somehow. The camera work on this pisses me off, you know. Ballo keeps it in play. And there's a foul on Cundall. Mill with a free kick just inside our half. And a chance to get us up the pitch. Derby have taken the lead against QPR. Derby 1, QPR 0. Kuba Mazusako. Pass was behind Sturge. 1-2 with Sturge with Mazusako. Ballo cuts inside and then clips a nice ball out to the right hand side where Leonard is. Aziz is ahead of him and plays him in behind. Aziz up against Thomas. Couple step overs. Cuts back onto his left. Pulls it back. Here's Denor. Back out wide to Aziz. Cuts on his left. Back to Denor. Give it to Leonard. Overlapping is Cundall. Ball goes in. And it ricochets back off Cundall. Winks blocked here. Come back off Cundall. Went behind for the goal kick. But we got to get the ball in earlier. Aziz has got to get that ball in on his right foot. Or Leonard. Leonard's got to put the ball in there. Or even Aziz had a couple of chances beforehand. Just put a chance ball in. Oh, Leicester giving it away high. Denor. Aziz into the box. Aziz, what a save, Stolarczyk. Brilliant save. He drilled it low to the near post and Stolarczyk got down with his left foot. And you've got to say, it could have been 1-0 there. Wow. Lovely ball into Aziz on his right foot. Smashes it. Stolarczyk with a strong foot. Plants it and it ricochets behind for the corner. And I have to say, other than Vestergaard, there's not really any real height in there for Leicester. Oh no, to be fair, I'm looking at a Coley next to Cooper and he's pretty big. Corner goes in and it's headed goalwards. I'm not sure who by, but it's a good few yards over the bar. Just see this again. It was Denor. It was Denor who was underneath it and heads it up and over the bar. Leicester once more. Passing it around the back. Oxford are taking the lead against Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Oxford 1. Sturge misses it. Cooper steps in and receives it. Gives it to Mazusako. Has to go back to Kramer. Now Denor. Into Cundall. And now wide to Ballo. Was under pressure. Sturge now Denor. Switches the play over to the right hand side. And the sun is in Aziz's eyes, to be fair. He just miscontrols it completely. Ball clipped over to him. Sun's in his eyes. And he just doesn't get a control on it. It goes under his foot. Leicester trying to build up. Not sure you can give the free kick there. Ball into Ayu. Leicester just passing it around. The ball goes wide to Fatawu. Cuts inside rather than goes down the outside and gives it across to Winks. Ball from Winks into Fatawu. It's a decent ball. Cuts inside Fatawu, puts the ball in, and Kramer heads it up and over and behind for the corner. James with the corner. It's headed goalwards, not really goalwards. Ball pulled back, cross comes back in, Kramer heads on, Fatawu at the back post. And he misjudges it completely. You have to say, Fatawu with the free man in the back post. Winks, you put the ball back in. It's flicked on by Kramer, he tried to head it away. And I think Denord does enough to put him off there. And Fatawu miss kicks it and ends up putting it a long way wide. Crocom's long ball. It's flicked on by a Leicester player. Ball launched high by a Leicester player, and Leonard does well to just shoulder Monger away from it and let it go out of play for the throw-in. Leonard with the throw. He's looking for some options. Just throws it long. Ivanovic heads it infield, but it's headed away by Vestergaard. Aziz heads it forward, and it's deflected off of a Leicester player, and now a play for another throw-in, level with the 18-yard box, so a chance for a long throw. Ryan Leonard's long throw. Flicked on at the near post, it's headed away. Mazusako picks up the loose ball, has Leonard outright. Leonard touches it, pulls it in the channel for Aziz. Trying to hold off Luke Thomas. Pulls it inside for Leonard. Leonard puts the ball in and it's put over the top by a Leicester player and it's out for another corner. This is good. This is good. There's going to be moments in this game where we have nothing. Absolutely nothing. And we've got to soak up pressure. But I don't want to just soak up pressure for the sake of protecting, preserving a draw if we're not going to go after them. So I'm happy that we're getting the chances that we're getting. And arguably could be 1-0 up. Cundall's corner. Header by Kramer. It's cleared away. But picked up by Ballo. Goes round the outside, down the right hand side. Pulls the cross in low, but it's easy clearance to the edge. Shot comes in from Denor and it's blocked. Ball into the channel. And it's a good tackle by Leonard. Are you bringing the ball forward and Leonard puts it out of play for the throw. Harry Winks feeling the effects of the block. I think it was Denor on the edge. Oh, I think it's hit him. It's kind of hit him sort of in the groin. Maybe just above. Newcastle have taken the lead against Fulham. Newcastle won, Fulham 0. Also in the intermittents that I wasn't here, Chelsea took the lead against Sunderland. Long throw up the line. Aziz heads it forward, helped on by Cundall. Pereira knocks it forward. Cooper heads it back to where it came from. Okoli heads it away, and now James pulls it back, and they've given it away, Leicester, and the counter could be on here. Denor, wide to Aziz. Goes down the outside, drills it with his right foot, and it's parried. And Ivanovic can't get on the end of it. And it's another chance for the Lions we just don't take. It's a good strike by Aziz. Took it down the outside. And it goes through Ivanovic's legs. It's through Ivanovic's legs. That's good goalkeeping, that is. Any touch on that from Ivanovic and you'd feel like he might score. High pressing again. Ivanovic not letting him go. Ball forward. Manages to find its way through to Ramsey. Fatawu down the right hand side. 1-on-1 with Sturge. Cuts inside for Tawu. Down the outside goes Ramsey. Shot is blocked. Sturge heads it twice. Ballo knocks it down and Denor passes it away. That's good play from Millwall to get away. Leonard looking for options. Cuts back and goes back to Kramer, which I don't mind. Just keep the ball. Denor with a ball into the channel for Ivanovic to chase. He gets the wrong side of Vestergaard. Thomas still taking a while to take this throw. There we go. Finally gets it off. It is a Millwall throw. I am about 30 seconds behind. Like my timer on the screen there is about 30 seconds behind. So not too bad. Not too bad. And Leonard's going to go for another long throw. He doesn't. He throws it short to Aziz while they're trying to set up. Back to Leonard. Cross goes into the box. It's a poor cross. Denor on the edge. Back to Leonard. He needs a better cross. Tries to play it back and it's put out of play for another throw. Good thinking from Leonard there. Everyone's still moving into the edge of the box. Moving into the box to prepare for the long throw. He just throws it short to Aziz. Mazusako goes across to Kundal. Now Ballo. Ballo pulls it through Pereira's legs but can't find Kundal. And Monga wins himself a free kick. Sunderland have equalised against Chelsea. Leicester play it short and then go long. Vestergaard with a big kick. But even Usain Bolt wouldn't chase that in his prime. Straight out of play for a goal kick. Crocombe obviously goes long. It's headed forward by a Leicester player. Are you now Fatawu? Fatawu over the top for Ramsey. It just evades him. Leonard can usher it out of play. Southampton have taken the lead against Blackburn. Blackburn 0, Southampton 1. Harry, you ain't even as fast as fucking the dog bolt. Not bad. Ivanovic may knock it on. Ballo gives it to Sturge. Mazusako with a lovely turn and just gets bundled through. And Ivanovic plays it quick. Are you fucking kidding me? Ivanovic tries to play it quick. Denor puts it through for Kundo, who's 1-on-1 with the keeper. But the referee comes back. Mazusako just gets up now after the challenge from, I think it was Pereira. Just made no attempt to play the ball. Just absolutely bundled through him. It was a lovely turn. It was Winks. Sorry. And Winks just absolutely bundles through him. But a chance for us to whip one into the box. Left of centre. In between the edge of the D and the edge of the 18-yard box. About 35 yards out. Put in the box. Aziz is headed away to the back post where Leonard is. He miscontrols it. Puts unnecessary pressure on himself. Plays 1-2 with Denor. And Luke Thomas plays it off of Leonard. So for a Leicester throw that went out. It went out inside the quadrant for the throw in. Let's see how many yards he takes. Good 5 yards there. Aziz tries to flick it over the Leicester player, but it's headed out of play. And Leonard again lining up the long throw. That's Mazusako for company. Opts to go long though. Leonard into the box. Cooper flicks it on. No, it was touched by a Leicester player. It's out for a corner. Yeah, there's a Coley who headed it behind, I'm pretty sure. And now Mill will have a corner. Cundle's corner to the back post. Cooper heads it back across, but no one's there. And the clearance is poor. Ballo. Now Leonard forced to go back. Sturks gives it to Mazusako. He's got no help on his left-hand side, Mazusako. Sturge with the throw. Denor into the channel. Ballo tries to knock it past him, but can't. It finds its way back to Denor though. Mazusako forced back to Cooper. Goes back to Crocombe. Taking no chances. Just knocks it long. To the right wing. Aziz did get a shove in the back, and the referee does give it. Well done, referee. You never see those given. I mean, to be fair, it was clear as fucking day. Like, it was, you couldn't miss it, but even still, you rarely see them given. Yeah, just shoves him as he chose to jump, Aziz. So a chance again for a deep cross, level with the centre circle, about 10 yards from the touchline. Long ball from Leonard. Cooper jumps and then concedes a foul. Okay, obviously I'm listening to Leicester commentary, and they said, is this card going to be yellow or red? Are you fucking mental? Cooper's jumped for the ball. He's got their second. It's a footballing contact. It's a yellow card. Fuck me. I cannot believe the shit I'm hearing. I cannot believe what I'm hearing here. Fucking hell. VAR wouldn't give that as a red. Jesus Christ. course he thought it was a foul. He gave the fucking foul. Jesus Christ. I hate retards that think that they can fucking commentate on games. Jesus fucking Christ. Ivanovic knocks it down to Ballo. Back to Denor, into Kundal. Pokes it back to Kramer. Across to Aziz. Cuts inside. Good strength from Aziz. Lovely footwork from Aziz. Goes past 3. And then is ended up crowded out. Oh, he manages to get it to Monga. Thank fuck! Yeah. I'm so glad that Carl Bates doesn't have rotating glasses. He's one of only like 2 or 3 commentators for a specific club that isn't biased. No, he hasn't. He's thrown himself to the floor. No, he's telling him to get up off the floor because he's thrown himself to the floor. Dickhead. Fucking hell. I hate these pricks. I wish you could fucking... Do you know what? You can fucking hear them. Fucking listen to them, yeah? Because this is a joke.
A little frustrated out there at the moment.
I can't get in trouble for this because this is radio commentary. You can listen to this.
Number of opportunities. Millwall have come back into it. Stolarczyk has made a couple of, or one in particular, very good save. It's a very tight game. So many in the championship. Oh, Vestergaard there with a heavy touch.
Vestergaard with a poor touch, and Aziz almost got us on the end of it.
Thomas helped him out. And Vestergaard again picks it up. It's turned really scrappy at the moment. Who in Leicester Pink can calm things
Love
down.
it, Kundal.
Who tries to go beyond Kundal.
Kundal knocks it back to Sturge. Tried to play triangles, and Pereira picks it up.
Stopped by Ricardo.
Needs to hit the fucking gym, mate. Aziz with the cross, cleared away at the near post, and it's frozen. Of course it's frozen. Why wouldn't it freeze? But you can fucking hear them. They're so up their own arse. This cunt and all.
Just tries to do too much. Just lay that ball off. One touch of control, lay it off. And then
that guy speaking now is a fucking prick and all. Knobhead. Honestly. Leonard with the long throw. Just evades Kramer, but it's headed back out to Leonard. Get the cross right. Nope. Plays it into the channel to Aziz. Back heel. Leonard's cross. Oh. Cooper was behind the keeper if the keeper missed it, but the keeper plucks it out of the air and brings it into his hands. Cooper would have had a tap in there. Pereira pulls it across to Vestergaard. Ball into the channel. Over Fatu, finds Ayu. They're complaining that Ayu didn't get a foul when Ayu's hooking his arms round the back of him. Make it make sense. If players are going to hold each other, referees won't give it. Which is why this referee hasn't given any foul against Ayew. Because he hooks his arms round the back. Ayew Aziz goes past Winks. Puts the ball into the box. Ivanovic chests it down. Pulls it across, but it's behind Kundal. Clearance isn't the best from Ricardo Pereira. Leonard. Aziz. Ball from Leonard into the box, and it misses everyone. Denor. Aziz. Back to Denor. Now Leonard. Denor into the channel. Pulls it across, and it's sliced away. Good play from Cooper to win the throw-in off of Ayew. And then Ayew goes down onto his shoulder. You can literally see, the camera showed this, you can literally see Ayew stood up on his knees, not stood up, but he's on his knees, looking at the referee like this. Yeah? He looks at the referee says, get up, points for a Millwall throw, and then he rolls around holding his shoulder. The ball comes off his head. Why is he holding his shoulder? He's on his knees doing this, and then goes down holding his shoulder. Get up, you fucking dick. Leonard, Aziz flicks it infield. Denor now to Ivanovic. Picked up by Aziz. Deflected behind. Ayew there is shoved by Cooper. And Leicester get the free kick. Oh, it's Kramer, sorry. Referee just talking to Ricardo and Ayew.
Ricardo's job is to go and speak to the referee. But he has been bundled to the floor at least 3 times in this first half. And,
He has.
and that's the first time he's got anything.
He's not booked.
But again, the most common thing, and why he hasn't been penalised for it, because the whole time, every single time he's gone to ground, before that, he's had his arms round Cooper. But they will never mention that because they know that the referee doesn't give fouls for that. They are ignorant. They cannot be that intentionally dense. They have to be ignorant. They cannot be this stupid. Bring me back to the midday kickoffs when we had actual Sky commentators, man. Cooper launches it long. Ivanovic jumps, nods it down to Kundal, who's pulled to the floor. Manages to get it wide to Denor, who gets it even wider for Aziz. Cuts inside on his left, goes back outside, turning, twisting and turning, leaves it off to Ballo. Now Sturge. Pulls it inside, 1-2, is overhit by Kundal. But again, we're overcomplicating it all the time. Aziz there. Just either swing the fucking ball in, drill one low, drill a low crossing, or when you cut back the first time, then put the ball in. We're just overcomplicating. We're taking too long. Making the wrong decisions. Oxford have doubled their lead. It's now Oxford 2. Middlesbrough 0, Oxford 2. Not Middlesbrough 2. Batter has had a shot that's gone 15 yards wide. Who was it? It was Sheffield Wednesday 0, Oxford 2. Long ball from Crocombe. Fucking hell. The wind really caught that ball there. Thomas will keep this in play. Okoli forward for Fato. He miscontrols it. Sturge picks it up, just gives it to Cooper. Takes a one touch and then plays it into the draw. I thought he was going to go long. Crocombe back to Cooper. Doesn't go long. Plays a nice pass into Ballo. Flicks it round the corner to Kundal. To Kramer, now Leonard. Good play. This is good football. When the fuck have you ever seen Millwall play good football like this and actually get results doing it? Like, yeah, we played good football under Joe Edwards, but 90% of the time, we'd either give the ball away, or we didn't have the players for it, or we'd just get battered every week. Aziz, Denoy into the overlap. Cross goes in, and it's over the top. It's overhit. Fato's pass back. Ballo just gets an arm in the back there. The referee says no, and Leicester pass it out of play. Fuck it, I'd call Leonard across. Sturge now Masisako. Across to Kramer, who will give it to Leonard. Looks over the top for Aziz. Header by Vestergaard. Launched forward by Winks. And it hits Kundal and goes out of play for the throw. There's a real glare from the sun over on the far side. The colour correction of this camera is bad. It is really difficult to see. It makes their pink kit look white. Finally, Thomas throws it after a good 30 seconds. Gives it back to his keeper, who launches it long. Header by Kramer. Just away from Aziz and out for the throw. Winks round the corner to James. He stands on the ball and pulls Ballo back there. That should be a yellow card. Fair enough, he's not giving it. Bristol City have scored, as have Norwich. Swansea 1, Norwich 1, and Bristol City 1, Birmingham 0. Crocombe has the ball at his feet. Launches it long. Over Ivanovic. And straight into, well, Vestergaard. It would have gone through to Stolarczyk. Vestergaard's ball forward, almost intercepted by Aziz. But picked up by Ramsey. It's Pereira. Pereira's playing that kind of like centre defensive mid right wing back role. Like Pereira's just coming in field all the time. Ramsey shot from distance. If Leicester are going to do this for 90 minutes, we'll win this game. The whole time, everything I've seen from them is just shooting from 20, 30 yards. I don't care. Shoot from 20, 30 yards. Then you can hold your hands up and say, fair play, you've scored from 30 yards. But if they're going to shoot like that for the whole game, then why have we got to be worried? Denor with the ball over to Aziz. Brings it down into the box! And Aziz has scored! Get in! 10 Aziz again! Get 10! It was a lovely, delicious ball over the top. I don't know who it was from. And Aziz brings it down with his right foot again. And finished it over the onrushing Stolarczyk. And it's Millwall 1, Leicester 0. Get in! I'm not sure who it was. It's a lovely finish. It's brilliant control. It was Denor with the pass. It's a lovely ball from Denor. And I don't know who that is. They're number 33, Luke Thomas. Oh, no, don't want to do that. Stop it! There we go. There we go. There we go. Whoo! Alright, let's see how long's added on. Fatawu loses out to Ballo. Ballo got shoved in the back there. Didn't go to ground, so I don't think it would be given. Surely 1 minute. 2 minutes added on. Akoli with a long ball into the channel looking for their number 6. And Mazusako puts it out, play for the corner. James with the corner. To the back post, headed away. Shot from the edge of the box is miskicked. And he stands on the ball, the Leicester player. And Munga just about gets away with it. Denor flicks it. I don't know what the fuck's happened there. But Ballo will chase his long ball forward here. It's Aziz. And James manages to hold off Aziz and Ballo. And Ivanovic has won it back high. Winks dispossessed. Plays it across to Aziz. He stands on the ball. Plays the ball around the corner into Ivanovic, but it's over here. Better play. Just smashed out a play for the throw. But again, Aziz there stood on the ball. He's got to take it in his stride. The ball's in front of him. It's not a bad ball from Ivanovic. But Aziz just chooses to stand on the ball. Try to play in behind back to Ivanovic. Aziz just got to carry the run and play in Ballo in the inside. And the throw-in goes straight out of play for a goal kick. And you'd think that might be the last action of the half. With 10 seconds to go. Obviously, ignore the timer down there. And there it is, half time. And I have to say, I think based on the chances that I've seen so far, when did we watch from? The first, 5 minutes into the game? So I've watched a good 40 minutes of this game. And from what I've seen, I can't comment on the first 5 minutes, but we deserve this. Leicester have been bad. They get to our final third. Shit themselves. Cross the ball into Kramer or Cooper, who clear away. Or they just shoot from distance. They've done nothing. They've been terrible. And they look like a team that shouldn't even be in the top 6. Stoke played better than this. I was more threatened when Sorba Thomas ran down our left-hand side than when Fatawu's running down our right-hand side. Make it make sense. Like, it's bad. Leicester need to turn up the quality, or we're just going to just sit back and grind out the win. This has been comfortable so far. Let me have a look at the stat. I'm actually very intrigued to see What the stats say. Well, the Leicester commentary keep crying over fucking Ayew. Do you know what? Yeah, they're pissing me off. You know, they're actually winding me up. Actively winding me up. Like it's so obvious. You can literally see on the fucking video. Are you holding Cooper from behind? So of course referees aren't going to give it. We've had more possession, better XG from less shots. They've had 2 more shots than us. Like a Leicester fan's not embarrassed watching this. They've made 3 more accurate passes than we have. Our 148 to their 151. They've committed 1 more foul, yet they're constantly complaining about us. The same amount of corners. They've had 2 shots on target, and I saw both of those shots on target. And one was a P-roller from Aaron Ramsey from 25 yards. And the other one was another shot from 25 yards that wasn't quite a P-roller, but it was still straight at Crocombe. They've had 4 shots from outside the box. 4. Are you not as a Leicester fan? Are you not embarrassed watching this? Seriously. Oh, by the way, the 2 shots on target were both from Aaron Ramsey. And they both went straight at Crocombe.
Every game's a big game.
Listen to this, by the way.
Of a defeat in midweek, and you want to try and put it right. And today I thought was the day that you can put it right. And at the start of the game as well, I thought in the first 10 minutes they started like they meant business and they was getting on top of Millwall, but
not really. They were shooting from distance.
Middle of the first half. I think Millwall broke it up really well, and it's been tough for Leicester to try and get opportunities in the attacking half.
Yeah, pretty much that, wasn't it? I don't know if it's a case of.
Let's just quickly look at the stats.
Millwall up in their game, probably perhaps a combination.
Where's touches in the opposition box? They've had 6 touches. They've had 6 touches in our box. They've had 6 touches in our box.
We know they're capable of, but
3 of them being shots from inside our box.
Really, and like I say, you mentioned there about Millwall breaking.
Make it make fucking sense.
Of how they go about their business, it's not spectacular from the home side. They just chip away at you.
They have been. They've been shit. They have been piss poor.
All of a sudden,
this team looks like a team that's just come up from League One.
To a halt, but it's slowed down a bit, hasn't it? You know,
how are we living in a time when Millwall Football Club are actively a better footballing side than a team that won the Premier League 10 years ago?
Put it into areas rather than picking out individuals.
In 10 years, they have declined so much that Millwall, when you think Route 1 football, you think of Millwall.
Moments, haven't they, Paul? As opposed to
what moments have they had?
Moments where they've potentially been in and it's just not quite happened.
No, they haven't.
Fatwa on the right started really brightly, kept coming inside, and Ramsey making we call it a 3rd man run. I remember one excellent run from him. He put the ball into the box, and young Jeremy maybe should be on the back stick where it's just a tapping for him rather than watching the game on the outside. So I think he created a lot of chances in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and Ramsey running forward as was difficult for Millwall to handle. But it has stopped in the last 20, 25 minutes.
So that chance he was talking about, when he says young Jeremy, he means Monga. The chance he was talking about, and that third man run from Ramsey, Fatu held the ball up, drew Sturge out, he put the ball down the right-hand side, and he put the ball across the 6-yard box, where there wasn't a single Leicester player. They were all on the edge. They were still moving forward. They moved that attack too quick. Harry, why would I be pissed off, mate? I'm sick of the fact that teams never give us credit when we fucking outplay them. I'm sick of teams resorting to fucking...
The entirety of that second half period. I think Leicester will have another phase and patch within the game, and it's just imperative that they don't let something slip or a lapse of concentration, which we saw to a level with the goal, repeating itself.
Well, let's have a look at the goal then. Paul, from a Leicester point of view, it's quite route one, isn't it? It's disappointing.
Yeah, you look at it that maybe Luke Thomas should maybe be in line with the other three, tucked inside a little bit so the ball can't go in between him and the centre half, and let's not take it away from the boy.
Can I just say, Luke Thomas wasn't the one that played Aziz onside. I'm pretty sure it was a Coley. Aziz starts his run behind Thomas. So why would Thomas be up with the defence when the defence is further back? Make it make sense. And this is how you know people don't know what they're talking about. It makes no fucking sense. Why do we platform? Even like if this was Carl Bates saying this kind of shit about Millwall, like as a Millwall fan, anyone that says like any Millwall figure that says this kind of shit and is this blind would get absolutely fucking relentlessly attacked. Honestly. Femi Aziz should get player of the fucking month, mate. Fuck the team of the week. He deserves a player of the month. He scored in every game in October except for... We don't talk about Coventry. We don't talk about Coventry. But I'm sorry, he should get player of the month. He has a goal contribution in every game since Coventry. Yeah, it froze again. Championship player of the month isn't an FC. Fuck FIFA. I'm talking about if he doesn't get the EFL player of the month for October, then I'll go to the EFL's headquarters and kick their fuck out of them. 7 points clear of 7th. What's going on? And with Middlesbrough losing, we're 1 point off of 2nd. As it stands. And the football's gone. It's gone again. Okay. Cheers. Nice one, Fowler. Dickheads. 4 points ahead of 7th. Okay. Fucking hell. It would be nice if we could just get a big fucking result. This would be fucking huge. I said 1-0 for a reason. And I thought it would be a game like this where Leicester would dominate the ball. They've not even dominated the fucking ball. We've had more possession than them. I have no idea what's going on. I live in a time where Millwall are one of the best footballing teams in the country. We're definitely top 24. Currently we are. We're top 23. And all the football's gone down again. This is brilliant. Right, just before the second half as well. What a fucking surprise. Which means we're going to have to wait fucking 5-10 minutes for the second half to start. Right, if that's how they get around the laws and stuff, then we're fine. That's how they prevent their website getting taken down. I don't mind it, as long as no one scores in that time. I wonder if this still works. Yeah. We were one of 2 teams. No, not 2 teams. We were one of like 15 teams. Something like that. There was a lot of teams that wanted him. Which is, I'm pretty sure, why we got Gregory. Because Vardy turned us down. Now I know Lee Gregory is not Jamie Vardy, or on Jamie Vardy's level. But he turned out alright. Would I go back and change it? Probably not. Leicester wouldn't win the Prem. Gregory clear anyway, exactly. Vardy was a lone striker. Gregory worked well as in a partnership. And when you have Steve Morrison and Lee Gregory, you have to play them both. And they suit each other. I wish we had that kind of... partnership again. But if we are to have that partnership again, it wouldn't be Ivanovic and Langstaff. They're not the strikers to do it. I'm not sure Langstaff would be achieved. Oh yeah, Harry, honestly, we deserve to be winning. We genuinely, we deserve to be winning. I do not want to see any Leicester fan on Twitter, come 5 o'clock if we win, complain. They shouldn't. The only thing they can complain about is their performance. I don't want to see them complain about the referee, or our team, or the way we played. If they lose this is down to them. They've been awful. Football's down again, so we'll have to wait till it comes back up, which I'm sure is how they avoid all the fucking legal troubles and how they avoid getting taken down. So the moment I see, I should actually have a look at when so I can just start the timer regardless. Okay, we're already 2 minutes into the second half. Apparently. Well, we're 46 minutes and 11 seconds. So I will be like a minute behind. My timer will be like a minute behind. But what I'd forgot to mention, because I was going on a rant, your half-time scores: Coventry 3, Watford 1, Ipswich 1, West Brom 0, Portsmouth 0, Stoke 1 were all 12:30 kickoffs. They finished. Blackburn 0, Southampton 1, Bristol City 1, Birmingham 0, Derby 1, QPR 0, Hull 0, Charlton 0, Middlesbrough 0, Wrexham 1, Millwall 1, Leicester 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Oxford 2, and Swansea 1, Norwich 1. are your current scores at the moment. In the Premier League, there's only 2 games on in the Prem. At 3 o'clock, Chelsea 1, Sunderland 1, and Newcastle 1, Fulham 0. More importantly, it is still Chippenham Town 0, Dagenham and Redbridge 1. Andy fucking Carroll. Mixed bag, Andy Carroll, because Hull City have scored. Hull City 1, Charlton 0. I didn't get a notification, by the way. I got Richard Cowley tweeted it. That's how I found out. Still waiting on the football. Richard Cowley tweeted 1-0 Hull City. Oh, football's back. Here we go. Yes! Leicester players down injured. But we've got neutral commentary from China! But it's not Chinese, it's obviously an English bloke. But yes! It's not the Leicester commentators. Come on. But everything, Aaron Ramsey's down. He's just got up, receiving treatment. We'll see the. Oh no, we're seeing the goal again. I am 30 seconds behind from where my timer is. Me watching. And Aaron Ramsey looks like he's going to have to come off. Carranza's coming on. Helldiver Harry, me too, mate. I wish I could have been there. I'd love to be there. I'd love to be there. Fuck, I miss it. Don't get me wrong, I love doing these watch-alongs, but I would trade in doing these for a season ticket all fucking day. Going home and away. I'd love it. Akoli with a clipped ball forward. Header by Leonard, and it goes out of play for the throw. Good tackle by Leonard there. Flicked on by Aziz. Okay, I need to mute the commentary. I cannot listen to this because the commentary doesn't match the what's going on. The commentary is like 10 seconds ahead of what the video's showing. Leicester have a. Oh no, Millwall have a throw. Glad to see Kramer playing it off of IE. Leonard with the long throw up the line. Bounces over Ivanovic and through to Akoli. Both Kundal and Ivanovic chasing. Kundal now chasing the keeper, who knocks it long. Won by Kramer. Here's Ayu. Holding it up around 2 Millwall players. Manages to play it off of Aziz. Ayu back to Akoli. Ball into the channel. Fatu holding it up. Goes back to Pereira. Now Winks. Akoli. Touched round by James. Put it over the top by towards Fatu. Behind Sturge. Flicks it over his head and Sturge just heads it away. Mazusaka comes and helps out. Mazusaka wins it back. And that should be a goal kick. And the referee, the linesman skipped the corner, but it's obviously the camera zoomed in. You can see that it come off of Fatu's heels, but let's have a corner on the far side. Obviously shooting into the away end, to the north stand. Mill into the Coleman end, obviously. Corner comes in, it's cleared away. Hooked back over towards James, but it goes out of play for Millwall throw. Sturge being forced back. A good 10 yards. Sturge with the long throw up the line. Ivanovic tries to flick it on. Goes over him. Okoli now winks. Manages to hold off 3 Millwall players, but we've won it back. And it's a good tackle by Okoli. Kundal's gone down off the ball. The referee didn't see it. Good flick from Ayu. And Carranza's shoved to the floor by Cooper. So Leicester free kick, a good 35 yards out. It's a bit soft. He's a foul. But I think it's one of them ones where some referees will give it, some won't. Just Carranza stepped across Cooper, kind of backed into him. But James with the free kick into the box. Header won by a Leicester player, but it finds its way to Ballo. No, it bounces through to Fatawu here. Goes past Ballo, puts the cross in, it's cleared away at the near post. Picked up by James, cross into the box, over Cooper. Kramer heads behind for the corner. Big pressure from Leicester now. So it will be James with the corner. Comes in, header goalwards, ends up going wide by Okoli. Good couple yards wide, not really threatening too much. Just couldn't get around it, Okoli. Ends up going wide. Long ball forward, flick on by Ivanovic, but Aziz had come too narrow. Goes back to Stolarczyk. Clips it back out to Thomas. Chests it down. Sheffield Wednesday have pulled one back against Oxford, and Aziz has won it high. Thomas leaving it too long, and as it goes down, that should be a penalty, and it is. Brilliant play from Aziz. Winks went to ground, and Aziz just knocked it past him, and Winks lifted his leg up, brought him down. Mill will have a penalty. Big moment. Give it Aziz. Let Aziz take it. Get him 2 goals so he can get a team of the week. Poor challenge from Winks. Chance to double the lead. Thomas just stood on the ball for way too long. Aziz nicks it off him. Winks slid in early. Yeah, cynical from Winks. Just Aziz goes past him, and then Winks just brings his knee up as Aziz tries to go past him. Yeah, you can see him extend his leg out past it and all. So, who's taking it? I can't see. It will be Ivanovic to step up to make it 2. Don't miss. Big serve, don't miss. Big fucking serve. Don't fucking miss these. Fulham have equalised against Newcastle. Ivanovic steps up. It's saved. There's a... Wasn't the best of penalties from Ivanovic. Millwall have won a free kick. He has to score. Obviously, he has to score. I said give it Aziz. It's not even in the corner. It's a good height. This will be the best angle to see where it went. It's a poor penalty. It's a poor penalty. If we don't win this game now, long ball into the box, headed away to the edge. Denor knocks it down, plays it wide to Aziz. Kramer for support, tries to go past, and it ends up going out of play for a Leicester throw, for a Millwall throw, midway through Leicester's half. If we don't get the win here today, chance to kill the game off. Leicester have taken a quick throw. That was nowhere near where the throw-in was. About 15 yards in front of where it was. Kramer gets back the other side of Ayu though, does well. Long ball forward. 2 arms in the back of Aziz. Not given. Leicester throw. Thomas to Ayu. Just touches it back to him. Inside to Okoli. Ball into the channel in behind to Carranza. Into the box, cuts it back. Mazusaka helps it on. Kundal can get it away. Twisting and turning out Denor. Now a counter attack for Millwall. 4 on 4. Aziz just slow it down a bit too much. Goes inside. Goes for the shot from distance. Doesn't get enough on it. Doesn't bring it inside. Couldn't get enough curl on it. Ends up going a good 2 or 3 yards wide. I just cannot get that penalty out of my head. Chance to kill off the game. I said it, Aziz should have taken it. Aziz won it. Let Aziz take it. The form that Aziz is in, the confidence that Aziz has. Ivanovic doesn't have that. He can't fucking buy a goal at the moment. Yeah, he scored against, was it QPR or West Brom? Or was it Stoke? No, it weren't Stoke. Who did he score against? It was QPR. I thought it was. Scored against QPR, but he's got 1 goal in 10 games. His confidence isn't going to be there. And unfortunately, he misses from 12 yards. Winks. Picks up the ball in midfield. Gives it wide to Thomas. Now, Monga. 1-on-1 with Leonard. Tries to beat him. Leonard just takes the ball away from him. Gives it back to Kramer, who just lashes it up the line. Don't mind it. And headed out of play by Thomas. I hope Ivanovic scores in this game. I really hope somehow he gets a goal from open play instead. You can even see him there. It happened like 5 minutes ago. You can still see in his head like he does look dishevelled. You can tell he's still thinking about it. Just needs a confidence booster. And that was the chance. Don't get me wrong, it's a good stay from Stolarczyk, but it's not the best of pens. It's got to do better. Denor. Now Aziz. Down the right hand side. 2 to aim for in the box. Trivella cross. Behind Okoli and Ivanovic. And Ricardo Pereira was in front of Ballo to prevent Ballo getting a touch at the back post. The football's froze again. Of course it has. Chance for Sturridge to take a throw in. Leicester are getting ready Wout Fass and a number 39, which I can't see who that is. Sturridge throws it to Mazusako, who lays it back off. And Leicester player puts it back out for the throw. Sturridge with a long throw then. Cooper and Kramer jump. It bounces in the box. I can't see who put it goalwards. I think it was Kramer put it goalwards. Makoli's down inside the box. Ivanovic still looks dishevelled, bless him. Thomas comes off a Fass, and another Thomas comes on the pitch. That's that number 39. So fuck those. But it looks like they might be going to a back three. Number 28 is Monga. Comes off for Thomas. Can't say I've ever heard of either of them. Again, Leicester passing it out from the back. Do clip it long, and Mazusako just steps in to win it. And then forced backwards by pressure from Leicester players. And Crocombe just knocks it long. Kundle jumps. No, Ivanovic jumps, sorry. Denor tries to win it. Good hold-up play from Ayew. Manages to get it back to Vestergaard. Tries a couple of step-overs. He should never do that again, bless him. Fuck me. When Vestergaard's doing step-overs, you know something's wrong. Oh, it's jolted backwards. Hang on. Fatu. James on the overlap. Puts the ball in. Cooper clears. And it will be kept in. No, goes out of play for the throw. And then thrown short to Fass. No, Akoli, sorry. By Pereira. I think Fass is playing left back now. It might still be a back four. Could be a back three. I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of space in the middle for a Kundal and Ivanovic. Ball wide to Fass. Move the fucking table graphic. Thomas picked it up, plays it back to Fass. Now into the channel goes Carranza. Kramer does well to just shield it out of play. Under pressure from Carranza. "25 minutes to hold on. A long fucking time. We needed that second goal. Long throw up the line. Evades everyone but Akoli, who was the deepest Leicester player. Kramer being almost DDT'd. Leicester player and Leonard jumped. I think it was Thomas. Ayew down the left-hand side now up against Denor. Cuts on his right. And Denor pokes it out of play for the throw. He's not happy that he thought it was a Millwall throw. But referee gives it Leicester's way. Fass. Ayew. Goes down the outside, and then Aziz wins it back, gives it to Leonard, who puts it out of play for the throw. Just didn't get enough on it. Tried to hook it round and put it in the channel rather than put it out of play. But miskicks it and puts it straight out of play for the throw. Fast with a long throw into the box. Carranza heads it, and it is a goal kick. Rotherham has scored against Barnsley. I don't fucking care, mate. Fuck off. One ball from Crocombe finds its way all the way to Stolarczyk. Gives it a goalie. Just manages to evade Kundal. Ball into the channel. Fatou returns, Sturge. No, Fatou plays it on a bit too early there, to be honest. Should have carried on Fatou. A lot of green grass in front of him, but Mill will come forward now. Some lovely play. Ballo can't keep it in. And it will be Pereira with the throw when he eventually decides to throw it. Does throw it to Fatou, jumps, flicks it on, and then Cooper wins his header. And it's out play for the throw. Ricardo Pereira throws it back to James. Cooper steps in and then launches it forward. Ricardo picks it up under pressure from Ivanovic, goes forward into the channel, and it can't keep it in play. It's out for a Millwall throw. But again, just the quality on the ball. Leicester have been piss poor. By far the better team. And it looks like Cundall's coming off for Billy Mitchell. No, Denor's coming off for Billy Mitchell, sorry. Couldn't see if it was a 4 or a 5. I couldn't see properly. But Denor makes way. Mitchell comes on. And when you want someone, when you need someone to break up a game and fend off pressure, Mitchell's someone you want to see come on. Just don't get injured again, lad, please, for fuck's sake. Long throw up the line. Flicked on by Mill player. Aziz now just being held back there. Aziz, no, I don't know how the referee's giving that. There's no fucking way. He's just thrown himself to the floor. That's fucking shit. Coley's misplaces his pass and Mazusako picks it up again. Needs some help. Finds it in Mitchell. Plays it off the Leicester player. Out for the throw. Good play from Mitchell there. I am glad to see Alex Neil leaving Mazusako on though. Could have held on with the experience but used Mazusako instead. I think that's a good decision, to be honest, in my opinion. Obviously, I feel like his stamina is going to be better than Denor's. Oh, that's poor from Crocombe. Bit lucky there. And Leonard plays it off for Thomas out for the throw. Crocombe tried to clear it as a flat one. It was a low one. It was blocked by Ayew. Ends up going in the air and spinning towards Leonard, who looked to hook it, and Thomas was running at full speed to jump and block it, and ends up blocking out for the throw. Leonard with a long throw down the right. Touchdown by Ivanovic. Mitchell's header forward. Fass heads it back where it came from. Are you trying to outmuscle Mitchell, which anyone should know isn't an easy feat? And Ballow's played it wide to Sturge. Sturge with a lot of space in front of him. Just get the cross in. Holds it up. Now Ballow. Sturge. Just put the fucking ball in the box. Fuck off, man. Cundall's been fucking flagged offside. Just put the fucking ball in the box. Again, Sturge. Should have put the ball in the box, and then when it comes back to Ballo, swing the fucker in. Takes a touch, goes back to Sturge. Swing the fucker in. Again, 3 or 4 times. Just put the fucking ball in the box. Make the defenders make a decision. Good tackle from Mitchell. Kramer clears it out for a throw on the far side. But again, I said it 2 or 3 times in the first half. Aziz on the other side. It was Aziz, Denor, and fucking Leonard between them. Just put the fucking ball in the box. Just drill it. Anything can happen. Drill it, you might get an own goal. Or a corner. Or the keeper might parry it into a dangerous area. Take the fucking chance. And it's frozen again. Stop it. Okay. We're back. Leicester had the ball, clips in behind at Crocombe. Cool. Oh, here's Mitchell running through. He's got Sturge to his left. Put the fucking ball in the box. He does. It's over everyone. Winks heads it away. But we pick up the second ball, which is what we should be fucking doing. Aziz. Step over. Oh, lovely ball from Aziz into Kundal. Now Leonard goes down the outside. Swings across into the back post. Sturge heads it back across. Headed to the edge. Aziz under pressure. Manages to put it into the top tier. Oi, we got fucking Carl Bates. Let's go. I'm still looking at Leonard crossing the fucking bowling. So fuck knows what's going on. Okay, the referee's given a foul, which co-commentator with Carl Bates, I don't know who it is, thought it was a foul. It wasn't a foul. Swansea have retaken the lead. Was the pen shit? Yes, Harry, it was, mate. It's upsetting. It's just not enough in the corner. It's a good save from the keeper, but it's a right height. It's not in the corner. If the keeper dives the wrong way, then you don't complain. But if he dives the right way, it's nowhere near away from the keeper enough. Fatawu up against Ivanovic. Cross goes into the box. Flicked on by a Millwall player. It's out for a corner. I think it was Kramer that headed it away. Corner goes into the box, headed away. And the Leicester player will let it run out of play. Winks. Referee gonna have a word with a couple players. There's just feeling his shoulder and his neck here. 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Imagine conceding to Joe Hart. Couldn't be us. Have we played Hull yet? We haven't, have we? So I think it's a Coley with the throw. It might be Pereira. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's a Coley. Long throw into the box. Headed on. Kramer wins it. Header back in the box. Flicked on, and it's an overhead kick by Carranza, I think it was. And Carranza overhead kicks it, and he ends up going a good 2 or 3 yards over the bar. So, Patson Daka's coming on for Pereira. And Stepi Mavadidi. Mavadidi and Daka. And Jordan Ayew's coming off. So Pereira and Ayew they're going to go to a back three. When you have £40 million players coming off the bench, just a really big testament. Negley looks like he's getting ready as well, by the way. But it's just a testament on how good our recruitment's been when £40 million players that are coming off the bench and we're making them look like this. Negley. Hey! Negley's come on for Kundal, which means Negley will be in the 10. I don't mind that. I wanted to see Negley in the 10 for so long. I've wanted to see Negley in the 10 for so long. I feel like that's his best position. Drifting left and right between the wingers and even bombing on ahead of Ivanovic. Just that link-up player. That's what Negley is. Long throw. Leicester pick up the loose ball. Sturge just ushers it out of play. Yeah, 100%. Mavididi, first action of the game, checks it out of play for a Millwall throw. Yeah, that's the thing, John. Like, I wouldn't even have Bowen. Like, I wouldn't have anyone from their team at all. Anyone in their club, youth or first team, I wouldn't pick a single one of them. Crocombe launches it long. It looks like it's going to go out of play for the throw, which is nice. There will be a Coley with the throw. Cooper heads it forward. Winks launches it into the sky. Mavididi brings it down. Mitchell manages to get it away. Aziz flicks it around the corner to Ivanovic. And the pass from Ivanovic is behind Aziz. Picked up by Leonard. Switches it out to the left. It's a lovely ball from Leonard. Ballo tries to play it to Negley. It's deflected behind him. Oh! I feel like Ballo could have carried on. Drill ball switch. Cooper clears. That's not a foul. Fuck off. Leicester player just jumps over the back of Negley. Mavididi with Cromer. That's our ball, ref. Brilliant from Cromer there. Mavididi trying to outpace Cromer. Not going to fucking happen, mate. And Cromer puts the foot in and plays the ball off of Mavididi out for the throw. Ball. Again, James has a shot from about 30 yards and puts it a good 4 yards wide. Blackburn have equalised against Southampton. Negley down the left-hand side. Couple step overs. Cuts back. Puts the ball in with his right foot. It's blocked by Coley. Flicks it round for Ballo. Negley. Now Sturge. Back to Cooper. Flicks it into Sturge. Lovely ball. Now Ballo. Ballo with the cross into the box. Almost found its way to Ivanovic. But Vestergaard puts it out of play for a corner. It's lovely. It's confident, composed football from Millwall. Fucking brilliant. Little flicks, little dinks. And if Vestergaard misjudged that and it goes for his legs, Ivanovic has a tap in at the back post. 10 minutes to hold on, please, boys. Negley. Into the box. Cooper's headers backwards. And it goes out of play for another corner. Cleared by their number 7, Fatawu. Cooper somehow has headed this behind him. Yeah, Fatu manages to get in. Negley once more. Chinks one to the back post. Kramer's header, and the referee's given a free kick somewhere. I don't know who fouled it. There's no foul. There's no touch on the goalkeeper at all. Ball launched forward. Leonard back to Crocombe, and it's a poor ball. Crocombe manages to deal with it well. Aziz's flick doesn't find Mitchell, but manages to get there and then gets shoved to the floor. And that should be a yellow card for for Winks. Good pressure from Aziz. Again, considering we've only made 2 subs, I'd like it if we made just a couple more. Use your bench. I know you want to hold on to the game, but use your bench. Tired players aren't going to defend better than fresh players. Ball comes in. It's headed away. Now Fatawu picks it up. Flicks it into Mavadidi. Now back to Fatawu. Ball into the channel. Leonard will pick it up. Give it back to Crocombe, who can just launch it forward. Headed back where it came from. Kramer wins the header. Leonard misses the challenge, and now Fatawu goes down the outside. Get up, you dick. Runs into Kramer. Throws himself to the floor. And Kramer launches it up the line. Winks tries to play it forward. Kramer steps in again. And there was an offside. Fatawu was offside, so if Ivanovic managed to keep it in play, yeah. Get up, you dick. Get up. Chance for Millwall to launch the ball. Leonard's just goading Fatawu, doing this to him. Middlesbrough have equalised. So we're now 3 points behind Borough as it stands. Leonard into the channel. It's cleared away by Fass. Fatawu picks it up. Ball into Carranza. Sturge does well to get across. Oh, it's a heavy touch. And that should be a goal kick. Good defending. Get in. Got a bit lucky there. Sturge come across. Did well, but held onto it too long. Heavy touch finds its way to Fatawu. And it's a brilliant win back. And then Carranza just kicks it out of play. Good recovery from Sturge there. It was Daka. Bello keeping the ball away from Okoli. Sturge with the throw. 4 minutes to go. Added time, there shouldn't be more than 2 minutes. Ballo heads out of play. 2 points off Borough, not 3. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I said 3. That's a foul throw. He's had his foot's come up above his fucking waist when he's thrown it. Fuck off. Ball wide. Oh, Aziz almost nipped in there ahead of Vestergaard. Fatawu out on the left. Puts the ball in. It's cleared away by Kramer. Winks. Now Okoli. And it's won back by Negley. Sturge launches it over the top. Winks with the header. Picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell's got Aziz on his right. Aziz 1-on-1 with Fass. Runs out the outside. Pulls it back. And it's cleared away. And Leonard will take the yellow card there. I don't think Leonard didn't get booked there. Aziz has been given man of the match by Thomas. Inside to Carranza. Now here's James. Wide to Thomas. Cuts in. James into the box. Cross is blocked. We got to be careful here. Got to be careful. Do not want to throw this away now. It's got to focus. And they've given the ball away again. Ballow's got to just launch it away. Ballow's got to come off. Cross into the box, and Crocombe had to touch it over the bar. It was dipping, and he was jumping back. There was no way he could have caught it. Immaculate needs to come on now. And I think Bangura Williams should come on as well. So Jordan James to take it, an outswinger again. Corner goes in. It's headed away to the edge, and Ballow helps it on. Okoli picks it up. Now Winks switches it back out to James. It's headed away, but as far as Thomas, cross comes in, falls all the way in, and Cooper manages to get it clear just about. Ivanovic really hassling them. Fass. Now James, sorry. Fass still across, and Cooper puts it out of play for the corner. Blackburn have just taken the lead. Wow. Newcastle have just taken the lead also. Newcastle 2, Fulham 1. Blackburn 2, Southampton 1. You got to say, Will Steele probably has to go, mate. But fuck that. Let's focus on this. 20 seconds left until the 90 is up. Again, ignore the timer down there. It started late. Just James with the corner. To the back post. And it's evaded everyone. Bounces through to Winks. And is clear. Is cross. Left footed. Goes behind for a corner. Where's the ref? The referee's got 6. I'm guessing that injury to Aaron Ramsey lasted a lot longer than I thought. Joe Bryan and Namaku looks like they're going to come on. 6 minutes. Ballow for Amaku. And Zach Sturge off for Joe Bryan, which obvious. I just want to hold on. That's all I want. Battery picks it up. And Aziz does well. Yeah, done well between them. To Leicester corner. So, James with the corner again. They're packing the 6-yard box now. Cross goes in, cleared away, helped on by Amaku. Run. Amaku, run. Thomas wins the free kick. Winks up against Negley. Plays it wide to Thomas. Amaku up against him. Amaku doing well to hold him off. And does well to win us a throw-in. Brilliant play from Amaku. Brilliant from Amaku. 3.5 minutes. Probably more like 4.5 minutes, but... Charlton have equalised against Hull in the 90th minute. Long throw. Flicked on. Header forward. Finds Amaku. Tries to play it into the channel. And Fast puts it out of play for another throw. Aziz looks fucking shattered. Joe Bryan with the long throw. Flicked on. Smashed forward by a Leicester player. Cooper heads it. Mazusako with a good turn. And now Ivanovic holds it up. Amaku in behind here. Tries to go past Okoli. And Okoli manages to get it, launch it forward. Header back where it came from. Touchdown by Ivanovic. It's just being held. Now Fatawu. Lovely challenge from Leonard. Brilliant tackle. Long ball forward. Header by Joe Bryan, and Amaku can pick it up. Go and kill the game off, lads. Kill the game off. They're fucking... Negley gets a bit of luck. As Aziz out to the right. It's got past the fucking ball earlier, man. And it's frozen. Of course it's fucking frozen. Aziz tries to go down the outside. Again. Negley's there. Stop freezing, you fuck. Fuck off. Fuck's sake. We've lost the ball for no reason. Stop freezing! Ball into the box. Header towards goal. And Crocombe does well. It's a good save from Crocombe. Now picks it up. Stop freezing! Stop. Long ball. Leonard's header forward. Picked up by Fass. Ivanovic put in Vestergaard under pressure. And the pass from Vestergaard is poor and it's out of play for a throw. Come on. Well, the 6 minutes are up, so it's up to the referee. Ivanovic tries to put it back into the channel. It's smashed away. Kramer's header. Okoli heads it forward. Mitchell heads it forward. Okoli heads it forward. Mitchell and Kramer put it out of play for the throw. Fatawu. Leonard smashes it away. Ivanovic touches it down and Negley clears. It's blocked by the Leicester defender. Stolarczyk knocks it forward. Headed on. Touchdown by... Cross goes in and it's straight into Crocombe's arms. Just kick it. Oh, he has done. Fass helps it forward. I can't see. If Aziz has picked it up, go for goal! Go for goal! Aziz with the shot, doesn't get enough bend on it and puts it wide. Get back! Now get back! Just fucking get back! Just get back! Sunderland have just went, yes! And then he fell off my fucking chair! There goes the final whistle! Sunderland have scored in the 93rd minute to win at Stamford Bridge. But more importantly, 1-0 win. Come on! Big fucking win. Completely fucking deserved. Aziz with an 8.8 rating. Again, once again, electric today. Crocombe a 6.6. Had fuck all to do. Ivanovic with a 6.1. Such a shame. Mazzucako deserves a 7.5 at least. Ballo deserves a 7 at least. And that means we are third. 4 points above 7th. 2 points off of second. We couldn't, could we? Three wins in a row. 1 goal conceded in those games. We don't talk about Coventry. What a game. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. On to Tuesday? Question mark? No. On to Saturday when we have Oxford away, which is another big game that we really have to win as well. But it is Millwall and we know what they're like. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for being a part of this. What a fucking win. Thoroughly deserved. Thoroughly deserved. Thoroughly deserved. I won't have it any other fucking way. Not a chance. I don't want to see anyone on social... we deserve our fucking plaudits. And I hope now teams will start taking us fucking seriously. Millwall 1, Leicester 0.